Eat! I kind of like that headcanon. I like that one.
Right.
So,
You're brave, lad.
why is this in widescreen? Is it because it's on the GameCube?
I think so.
I know that was around the time that widescreen was starting to get popular, like more affordable.
I wonder why it's called Death Mountain.
Maybe you should go die there. Find out.
Listen, my guy, I know you're only 12, but don't touch the lava.
But I want to touch lava. Don't touch it!
It may look cool and
No, it doesn't look cool. It looks hot. Get it right. You see, I'm sorry. I love making dad jokes like that. It's become a reflex. It's funny because it started as me memeing on my friends. You know, anytime they would ask me a dumb question, it's like, no, I'm Aaron. But it kind of turned into a real thing where it's just a quick, like, knee-jerk response now. Anytime I hear something that I can just be like, actually, I do it just for the sake of a dad joke. Say what you want to say about that. I find it hilarious.
I shouldn't be.
I mean, everyone has their opinion.
No,
You really shouldn't.
I think our Halo proved that one pretty well.
Competent.
Competent. I have no problem letting you be the one to play the games, though.
I'm gonna do it.
Honest, don't hit the chicken,
no,
you dumb
don't
fuck.
you do it. Hold on, do it.
You know, I changed my mind. We should have named Link dumb fuck.
So you're chosen death.
So you have chosen death. You know, it is kind of funny that these things are so... I love how this man is just screaming. And it's just like all subtitles, and it's like, we don't know what he's saying, but we think it's this. Can we talk about how unlethal Cuccos are in 3D?
Right.
Right.
Honestly,
Right,
I'm
you
willing to
play
bet if they moved faster, they would have actually been scary, but, you know, they don't move faster.
And then you play a game like fucking Link's Awakening. You do this, and it just comes out of all sides. There's no escape.
So, you say Link's Awakening, I'll one-up you there. If you really want to get fucked by Cuccos, play one of the Oracle games.
Yeah.
If you ever wondered what Legend of Zelda would be like without invincibility frames, that's basically the game to play. They're good games, they really are. They're just kind of difficult for people who are new to the series.
Yeah.
They were actually my first Zelda games.
Let's go do my favorite thing and get electrocuted.
So.
Oh yeah, you should probably go get the Sun Song, that way you can control, you know, a fundamental aspect of nature and destroy everyone's crops.
Yeah, seriously, just fucking up nature itself.
Oh, I forgot to read the stone and figure out the notes.
Just the royal family's tomb.
Oh yeah, it's this.
Yeah, you play the Triforce song.
Nailed it.
My god, man, you are bad at this. I'm not letting that go, my god.
No, it's my guy.
See, that's how you do it. I heard someone say, my god. Is that you, my guy? Is it bad that I'm kind of glad I'm able to just turn shit on its head that quickly?
Yes.
What can I say? I like
Fucking-
being in Age of Chaos.
You
It's more
should
fun
be
that
dead, my guy. You just took a stone to the face.
Yeah, not
Well,
just
it's not
that,
like it was coming out of a sling or
exploded
anything.
in your fucking face. Take that as you will.
That's
Oh, can we get through here yet?
could be able to.
I mean, it's not like it. It's not like it being locked is a problem. I mean, there's keys everywhere.
No, there's no fire to light it up. Unless we have to kill all the bats.
Did you kill all the bats?
Just kill all the bats. Okay.
I mean, why? Yes, I did.
I think if you want to get I think that's just for an extra treasure chest that has money in it or something.
Walking through the poison. Walking through the poison. Fuck you.
I mean, it's a half heart of health. Who gives a fuck?
Y'all still creep me the fuck out.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I feel like in this game and especially in Wind Waker, they were like horrifying to look at.
Right.
I will say this: in this game, they are unsettling. Like with the fact that their face looks like it's just sliced off. All you see is the eye and mouth holes. It's kind of fucked up.
Hey.
So what makes this game your favorite Zelda game? I'm curious.
Honestly, just because it was my first.
Ah, I see. Final Fantasy logic.
Yeah, for me it was technically 7.
You want to know what my favorite Final Fantasy is?
Huh.
13.
Get out of my house.
You're no longer my girlfriend.
Oh,
You see-
seriously. Fuck 13 though.
See,
I
that's
mean-
like the only wrong answer you can give because those games are linear to an absolutely absurd degree.
I'm gonna need a heavier bolter for that heresy.
There isn't a bolter large enough for that heresy.
not
Warhammer 40k joke.
not even a hunter killer missile is even big enough for that heresy.
You could glass an entire planet and not get rid of that heresy.
Hey, be nice to the orcs. They would have done nothing wrong except punch each other in the face really hard.
What are you doing wrong?
My favorite has to be 9, but my first was 7.
My first was 3.
Ooh, wait. 3 is in 6 or 3 is in 3?
Whichever one they released is 3 on the Game Boy. The one where the giant crystals are talking to you.
3 on the Game Boy? Game Boy?
Game Boy.
Okay, I'm pausing.
Uh,
Everybody can just put up with this for a second.
have,
I'm looking at it right now, and this looks like that, this looks like Final Fantasy Adventure. I think that's what it ended up being, It's just that, yeah, Final Fantasy Legend 3, there we go. Yeah, that was the one where you got to like pick your own party and stuff, and you got the robots with the double things. Then they use like twice the ammo, but they hit twice as hard, and all of your weapons have durability like Fire Emblem. It's a weird game.
what the?
It's a very strange game, but yeah, I think I know which one this is. I had to think about it for a second because when I think Final Fantasy Legend, I think of Sword of Mana 1.
No, it was this one. I was wrong, it wasn't on the Game Boy, it was on the 3DS. Or not the 3DS,
Okay,
That's a meme.
doesn't matter. It was on the DS. I already know which one you're talking about.
That one.
Yeah, I already know which one you're talking about. You're talking about
that one.
the
Yeah.
actual 3. I'm sorry, that was your first one, by the way. It's not good.
What, Final Fantasy 3 on the DS?
I'll say that the first 3 Final Fantasy games weren't great. They were definitely groundbreaking, but I will not say that any of them have aged well.
I fucking love this one.
I went back and played it a while ago. I was like, this isn't good, but I enjoyed it as a kid.
I mean, it's not terrible. It is one of those games where you kind of just pick your characters' classes and you never change off of them unless you absolutely have to. But the reason I actively say that 3 is a bad game is because when it comes to the main mechanic, it actually disincentivizes you from using it by penalizing you every single time you use the main mechanic, i.e. swapping job classes. You lose half your stats every single time. Why would you ever do it?
This is my guy. He is under my orders to save Hyrule.
This is my guy. You hear that? I'm getting married to my guy. He's mine. But yeah, that's exactly why I don't like Final Fantasy 3, and why I think Final Fantasy 5 is just better. It is just Final Fantasy 3, but you're actually allowed to swap job classes. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I think my favorite Final Fantasy game is 10.
I mean, that's a pretty standard answer. I feel like 10 makes sense to me. I mean, if you like 3, go right ahead. Like 3. I'm not gonna agree with you.
Fun fact on the multiple PlayStation 2s that I had, because I kept fucking breaking down. Fucking.
Totally not user error.
Okay, you know what? The Final Fantasy X was basically like one of the only few games I had that would actually play and actively save on all of my PS2s.
Believe it or not, I actually do have an issue with Final Fantasy X as well, but it's a much smaller issue.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm. I find the writing doesn't hit its sweet spot until a little bit of a ways into the story, because it uses Titus more of a narrative device to ferry the player along, which is fine. A lot of Final Fantasies do that. But the fact that it starts off with all the characters kind of being a little bit grating doesn't really help my opinion of it. It does have a really good story, though. I like the story. The gameplay's a little bit bland, though. And here's where I kind of love 10-2. 10-2 has a terrible story. It's awful. But the gameplay is super fun.
Yeah.
It's kind of the exact opposite problem I have with Final Fantasy X. Together they would make a really game. But yeah, no, 10-2. It's kind of funny because it actually falls in line with a lot of modern design when it comes to making JRPGs. If it was kind of ahead of its time. It's just that it wasn't quite where it is now. You know what I mean? Because think about it. In most JRPGs now, you have a very strong female focus on the characters. They're usually got some sort of musical aspect going on, i.e., let's say the idol thing they had going on with that. There's a very light emphasis on plot, and there's a lot of emphasis on very three-dimensional gameplay.
It was weird how they just turned Yuna from just like
I'm gonna stalk this man.
Yeah, from just like a healing summoner to just a fucking idol girl.
With guns. That's what the girls like these days.
Also, the third girl, Pain, is just like
she's Squall. Yeah, she's just a reference to Squall. That's all she is.
Yeah, basically. I mean, I love her design, but she's just kind of like thrown in.
I mean, yeah, but that's most of the characters in 10. I mean, think about Kamari, for example.
Oh, yeah, true.
Kamari is just kind of there. He doesn't say much. I'm pretty sure he's mute, isn't he?
No, he's not mute.
He just doesn't say much.
Yeah, he's just a man of few words.
Ah.
That has a pretty, like, primitive use of language.
Oh god, I don't know why, but when you started sputtering, that just made me think that was Kamari. It's like, that's just his way of talking. Just
This is like that fucking one episode of SpongeBob.
No, it's just like that. That's just the language he speaks in his dreams. Now tell me,
come
what
on,
language do you
today?
speak in your dreams? What is your dream language? Clearly, we are equality.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Have you never? Oh my god, this dude looks like he is just fucked up.
I haven't slept since '87. Buy my shield.
I slept since my wife left me.
Don't talk about my wife like that. Only I can talk about my wife like that. Get out of my store.
I look like a fucked up humanized version of King K. Rool.
Oh,
that might actually be what he is. Now to think about it. You know, now that you bring that up, that might actually be what he is.
Oh,
No, that's not Beetle.
if you want to read the fine print,
Marlo,
we don't talk about that.
Hey, don't talk about my demonic baby like that. He's adorable.
Is he
He's
though?
also- I'm convinced he is the single hero of the entire series. You do not shit talk Mallow in my presence.
I fucking love Mallow.
Yeah, but he doesn't, clearly.
No, he hates the Mallow Mart theme, and I fucking love it.
Oh no, I hate the theme, but I love Mallow.
I am terrified of Mallow.
You should be. Think about it. He always has everything you need. How does he get it? It's not strictly from trade because he gets shit like the magic armor. Literally, how do you strong arm someone out of that? It's just like I have all of your deepest, darkest secrets. How do you think I got them? I was there the night you stole that guy's goat. Now give me your shop.
He's oddly intelligent for a fucking baby.
Yeah, he knows everything. I don't know how he knows everything, but he does, and he's terrifying. I love him.
What's even more terrifying
He
is in the
just-
manga, he's still just a flat-out baby.
He just walk up to just like fucking Ganondorf, and all he had to do is just stand there and stare at him. And Ganondorf just be like,
This baby's giving me some weird vibes, man.
Who let this small child in?
Get this baby out of here, please. He's giving me the weird look. Oh god. Just please stop.
He's just standing there menacingly.
Oh my god, yes. I mean, that's basically Mallow in a nutshell, though, isn't it?
Yeah, basically.
You know, it would be really fun to record one of these days. If I ever get my 3DS fixed one of these days, I should totally record Kid Icarus Uprising for you guys.
Oh my god.
You ever seen Kid Icarus?
Nope.
Oh my god. Whenever I get around to fixing my 3DS, you're in for a treat then.
I've seen like all the shorts for it, but I haven't actually played the game itself.
It's a fun game. It's pretty good. It's old now, but it's still really good. The only thing that has not aged well and was not even good on release as far as I'm concerned was its control style.
Yeah.
And honestly, I feel like it could have been totally mitigated by a second analog stick that was not that shitty nub they gave the new 3DS.
Right!
They already had it right. Why did they have to fuck it up?
Because Nintendo can what Nintendo don't.
Can we just talk about Nintendo in one of their games and say like they have like the best ideas, but they also have like the worst ideas?
Yeah, but
Think about it. DS, really good idea. Cheap, quick, and it works on a cartridge system so the load times are fast. What's wrong with it? Really low processing power. Let's go jump to the 3DS. Oh, you know that thing that where everyone wanted the PSP to have 2 joysticks? Let's not do that.
And let's just make the 3D just like really nauseating.
I never had a problem with the 3D.
I rarely use the 3D.
I mean, I never used it. Because I know for a fact that turning it on fucks with the processing power.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, I find that a lot of the games looked better without it.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, one of the only games I kind of like it in is Kid Icarus Uprising, and that's just because some of the backgrounds, oh my god, they're so good in 3D. Like, there's this one area where you're chasing down space pirates. Yes, you heard me right, space pirates. They're not crab people, they're squid people, get it right. But basically, you're literally going through a sea of stars, like an actual body of water made of stars, and it is gorgeous. Like, it looks like a really, really well done GameCube game, and honestly, I'll say this right now, there's no way to hit closer to my actual aesthetic than that. Like, high-tier GameCube graphics are, like, my shit.
Can we talk about how this fucking vendor shop is just a face?
No, we can't. I'm afraid it's gonna eat me if I talk about it. I'm pretty sure that's someone's fetish out there.
I laughed, the party laughed, the building laughed, we killed the building. It was a good time.
Oh my god. Horrifying.
I love that joke.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really been paying attention to what was going on screen. What happened? What are we doing?
I've just been running errands for the Happy Mask shop.
Oh yeah, I think you have to do that, don't you? To get the thing to go to the next area?
No, I was trying
all you need is the letter.
get the discount for the stupid Hylian shield, but it didn't give it to me. Well, fuck.
Why don't you just use the bridge?
And you could have just gone across.
I hope we never meet. I'm gonna smack you if I ever see you. You guys think I'm joking?
You wouldn't be the first person.
Funny. It's funny how you think I'm joking.
Then there's this fucking dude.
Look at his.
Not that long working on many construction projects in the village. It's gonna take a while before our boss works. It's very hard.
You don't look like you're working too hard, bro.
Look at the top of his head.
Look at me go. I'm running along. Oh my god, the boss works as hard.
The boss works so hard.
He works us so hard.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure what I said was highly offensive, but I don't give a fuck. You'll learn this real fast. I will do anything for a joke.
I love that this dude just forever wears this mask now.
Makes me look fucked.
True, you can't say bad things about Poopachu. Kids love Poopachu, adults love Poopachu. How dare you? Poopachu.
I'm gonna go Poopachu.
Oh god, no. Oh.
I would laugh so hard if it brought you back to the village.
Tektite! It's not a spider, it's Tektite!
Okay, you want to know something that does actually kind of bother me about Legend of Zelda?
What?
It is simultaneously the least creative and most creative game I've ever seen, which is funny because its source material is so derivative. It is literally just Tolkien all the way through. You got fish elves, you got fucking rock orcs, you got spiders that are tektites, you got mummies that are, I don't know, Gibdos, you've got... Oh my god, there's so much I could go into here. I'm kind of already stifling myself a little bit. You've got regular elves, which is just the Hylians. You've got the fucking men, which is the people in the desert. It's all Tolkien.
Miss me, bitch.
And like and it's just because I think at around this time all that was super popular, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
But at the same time, even though it's super derivative and not very creative, it's also extremely creative because it took all those ideas and made them its own thing.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Because you don't have spiders, you have tektites. You don't have snakes, you have ropes. You don't have bats, you have keys. Ropes and keys. Everything you need on your adventuring adventure. Keys and ropes. Ropes and keys.
Rope, lamp oil, bombs. It's yours, my friend.
I would be louder, and I would do better voices if we started earlier in the day. But we didn't, so fuck you. Ropes, bombs, lamp oil.
Now then.
I know there is a
I'm-
thing.
What are you looking for?
I'm sorry, Link.
The,
I can't give credit. Come back when you're a bit more.
Are you looking for the bomb flowers that you need to blow up?
No, the torch, because I gotta light the area to get in there to get the.
Why not just wait until? Why not just wait until you get the? Why not just wait till you get bombs? That way you can go get Den's fire.
Yeah, baby. I thought you were supposed to be the expert in this shit.
Hey, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, that's later. Masturbation joke.
I would if I could. Bitch.
You can't though, because it's too small.
I feel like I'm in the middle of a lover's quarrel right now, and I'm not sure if I should be comfortable or not. You see, babe, you say that, but that's my fetish.
You're telling me that sisters are supposed to be offended by it.
Where is the lamp that's lit?
Lump.
You know what? I'm gonna kill myself.
Are you sure he's just not? Why are you killing yourself? What is this accomplishing?
Everything.
Her excuse for when she tries to actually kill herself.
Nope. That's
I'm just disappointed. I'm just disappointed in them now.
What?
Nice. For just a moment there, you had 69 rupees.
I feel like I'm an idiot.
Your words.
I was gonna.
These guys are like the best bros ever, but I fucking hate them. And it's funny because it's not even because of anything they say or do in this game. It's because of their goddamn dance minigame in the fucking Oracle games. Ba, 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 ba.
Oh, I am a fucking idiot.
You are dumb. You are dumb. I'd say I'm sorry, but I'm not.
It's okay. I deserve it. Oh, I gotta go back to the forest now too.
Yeah, but you get a shortcut to the forest, remember? Talk to the guy so you can get your flag first. Come on. Indecisive. Jesus Christ. He just looks so fucking done with everyone's bullshit. Just like, I'm tired of eating rocks. Yesterday, today, it's always rocks. Rocks, rocks. I want my rock sirloin. God damn it. Something highbrow. Something new. Something delectable, but I'm angry. Get out of my face. You trying to fight with me? You're saying it like dudes.
The boss keep trying to keep asking me if I can smell what they're cooking.
Are you saying it like dudes? Easily my favorite meme to come out of Persona 4, by the way. I actually really don't like Persona 4 that much.
Yeah.
I don't hate it by any means. It's just I feel like it gets a lot more praise than it really deserves.
Yeah.
Because there's more interesting things in the Persona series than 4. Not that the characters are unlikable or anything. They're really likable.
What
are you doing?
Nanako?
Daddy, am I black? Black. I'll be black, Daddy.
I'm gonna kill this child.
I'm glad you're familiar with that comic, by the way. That's just a fun comic.
Right.
Easily the best thing to ever come out of Persona 4.
I feel bad that I'm sitting here and saying nothing, and you two are doing all the conversating.
Maybe you could join us in some of the conversating then.
Content.
You know, I take it back.
Hey, you know what? Never mind.
After going through the Lost Woods, you'll become a Stalfos. Do you want that, Link? Yes. Okay, get lost, motherfucker. Get out of here. Go, shoo. Get out of here, you crazy kid. I'm gonna miss that kid.
It's true. He really is Super Saiyan lesbian.
I will bring you great harm.
I'm just gonna pretend like I know what's going on and move the fuck on.
probably for the best.
Oh god, bags are sticking to me.
Wait, are we done with the part?
Oh no, I was just getting something to drink.
You know, water's usually a better option.
Oh, I guess we are done with the part. The batteries just fell out of the controller.
My god.
So that's where we'll end this episode, with me just...
Alright. Well, bye.
Yeah.
Actually, before you go, I do want to bring this up. It's kind of funny, because this is very similar to what made me stop one of my episodes on Undertale, because my keyboard was starting to give out at the time.
Oh.
And my up key just stopped working, so I'm just like, wait, what? Where am I going? Why can't I move up anymore? It's like, fine, I wasn't happy with how this was going anyway, because I did what the game told me, and it made me kill this bitch, and I didn't want to fight her in the first place.
Oh.